completed her quest in this game. Mm-hmm. Maybe it wasn't here? Ah.
Good night, Watcher. We can speak in the morning.
Oh! Oh, whoops. Okay. That was totally his bedroom. My bad.
I no longer hear the perverted anthems of Rawatai echoing across Queen's Birth.
The sailors are gone.
Gone without a scratch. To each their own.
He unceremoniously tosses you a sack of coins, his interest already elsewhere.
Stick with me and you'll be on the winning side when the dust settles.
Infighting only strengthens the World Deadfire Company.
Merla, you and my father are too alike. Go on. I'm still waiting on word for the next job. You have a few days to decide where your loyalties lie.
I want to talk to you.
Adu, what brings you to the Hall of the Valeres?
You're having some kind of trouble with the family. Okay, I'm going to save this first, because I'm going to say this.
Adu, what brings you to the Hall of the Valeres?
Izali Bardato knows that you're planning to rob her vault. Otello turns to his son. They share an uncomfortably long silence.
Robbery, Martino? Please, don't tell me.
Otello presses his brow and trails off, shaking his head.
It was Belda's idea. I may have encouraged her.
Chaudhry, Martino. Now I have to clean up another of your messes.
What do you want to do? Need a hand?
Ugh, and I'll gladly take yours for Cousin Belda's sake.
See to it that Beld escapes. Leave no Bardato witnesses who can incriminate us. That may stave off Ezali's vengeance for a little while. Adu, what brings you to the Hall of the Valeres?
Wait a second. Now, this is weird because I think we stopped them from going into the vault. I don't think they're in the vault right now. So...
Adu, what? The Bardato Bank shuts us out of investments and stifles our finances. This is the richest prospect on Iora, but we cannot grow our family business.
All these quests break if you do them out of order. Yeah.
Can't make coin at the expense of others? Now that's a crying shame.
If you know a better way of squeezing profit out of these islands, I'm open to hearing it. Ezali is a rich thug, and someday she will get what's coming to her.
I want to talk to you about the Bardatos.
If we must. What is it?
Ezali wants to strike a peaceful arrangement.
After everything that she... Madiko, what is she planning?
You're not considering this? The Bardatos have nearly ruined us!
Enough, Martino. I will not let our families tear each other to ribbons while I can avoid it. Tell Ezali to meet us here. I won't be lured into a trap.
Okay. 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 This actually is, this might be okay. Does Cohh have a gremlin snake hybrid as a companion? I don't think so. That sounds fun. I have a Naga hatchling, if that's what you're talking about. I have a little pet. He's a little tiny snack. He's a cute snack. He's an adorable danger noodle. Yeah, he is. Look at my little snack. Where is he? He's hiding in the grass. There he is! There's a little snack. You can see him right there. Yeah, look at the little snack man. He's pretty cute. A little tiny danger noodle. Yeah. Hey, Sam Bagnar. Thanks, man. Appreciate that, buddy. Little tiny danger noodle. All right. We better make sure everyone's right next to each other, because I'm probably going to need a heavy check of some kind for this.
Speak up. My business never sits still for long.
About this feud with the Valera family.
Otello doesn't make my affairs any easier with his wayward ambitions.
I spoke to Otello. He's willing to meet if you are.
You're serious? If this is some Valera trick, I'm not walking into a trap without keeping an eye on you as well.
Let's head over right now.
Very well. If nothing else, this promises to be entertaining.
Okay. Okay. Bardato and Valera representatives stand arrayed around the dining table wearing expressions of anxiety and resentment. The temperature of the room suggests no more amity than when the discussions began. If we get open by defining each of your grievances and demands. Before you can finish your sentence, Otello cuts you off with a hard wave of his hand.
You run your bank like a crime syndicate. Some of us struggle to tell the difference.
Okay, well I see we are not starting off well. Okay.
We can take it up with the director anytime you feel like explaining why your children are intimidating my merchants.
Okay.
I see our would-be mediator has arrived. Well, we're here. I hope this wasn't some elaborate, ill-advised jest.
I would not willingly welcome a Bardato beneath my roof for the sake of a jest.
Please, let's try not to sabotage this from the outset.
As long as the Valera remembers his place, we shouldn't have any problems.
That's such an oh my god.
My place is in the dueling ring. Care to let the gods decide, Lady Bardato?
Of course.
Quiet, Martino. Watcher, now would be the time to lay out your reasoning.
I've made allies of former enemies before. I think we can all pull together into a stronger force.
Ach, raise the stir in the White March Mountains. The same could be done here.
A force? Watcher? To what end?
I'd like to help the Juana of this city. I'd like the company to be an earnest ally. You hear more than one person laugh, including Martino. Otello, however, only looks surprised.
A noble enough goal.
He smiles thinly.
Otello, I hadn't realized you had a soft spot for the natives.
Otello, you let your children lash out at the Bardatos. What's your goal?
My goal? To wring out a little respect from this feud before we go under. The company will bleed us dry. We give our lives, our loved ones' lives, and they don't lift a finger to help us. The Bardatos turn their backs. Why shouldn't I teach my children to walk with their heads high?
Azali, why shut the Valera family out of trade?
One does not arm the competition. Besides, lesser people have made more of themselves without the aid of banks.
It's not like you've given them a reason to prove their trustworthiness. For a few moments, Azali only stares, frowning at the surface of the table. Otello glances at you, his brow furrowing.
I want the Principe out of the trade lanes.
What?
Half of this month's shipments are missing. I'll give you coin and crew for 5 ships to earn back my investment.
She opens her palms and awaits his response.
6 ships. With 6, I will drive the Principe from these waters like rats from a fire.
Otello straightens his spine and nods with confidence.
6 ships. I believe we just made a deal, Valera.
Then it's settled?
Otello sounds bewildered by his own words.
So it seems. For the time being.
Dude!
Time will tell if this arrangement is a favorable one. My hosts, you'll excuse me if I return home.
Wow. Cool. And there were tons of dialogue options there. Quest completed. Fantastic. All right. I feel good about that.
Never saw myself breaking bread with a Bardato.
Let's go talk to these guys, see if they have anything else to say. That was cool. That was really cool. That was good ending. I'm glad about that. That really worked out well. And most importantly, we bypassed the bug by not taking the option to go into the vault, because that would have bugged it. Yeah, I think that would have bugged it.
Good night, Watcher. We can speak in the morning.
Yeah, I'll spend the night in your hall. So morning. Jeez. XB-chan says, wow, nice. I was forced to kill the Valera. Yeah, dude, I thought we were going down that line. I'm actually kind of surprised we were able to pull it out of it. I thought we may have already bugged it. You're probably not happy.
Better that the Valeras ran our fleet against the rocks than suffer peace with our enemies.
You're welcome.
If the Bardatos want our protection, they will have to deal with us on fairer terms. Some meager consolation there.
What will you do now that the rivalry is over?
If the Bardatos are serious about financing our repairs, then the Valeras will be back at sea in no time. From there, we do what we do best. Hunting Principe boats and waving at the crew as they sink.
Fair enough.
With our new capital, the fleet can be fully restored by month's end. Here, you may count yourself as one of the family. That grants you the right to this blade.
He passes you a fine sword with the Valera crest etched onto the hilt. Duskfall. Ooh. Look at you. Oh, plus 15% action speed. Damn. That's a rapier? Sword. Okay. It's a sword. Another sword. Okay, I guess it's a sword. Great. Saber, sword, stiletto, dagger, warbow. Man, we really I don't think we've gotten a single unique S-stock this entire game. I'll have to keep our eyes peeled. Oh, I wonder if the other lady may have something for us too. Did a spaceship just shoot at me? What was that? Oh, hey, CJ the Addict, if you're in here. I got your message, buddy. Thank you so much for that, man. Really appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you. All right. Let's go see if the Bardatos have a nice weapon for us. Oh, check the swords and chants too. It's a pretty insane sword. Nice. Yeah, the Cohh aims are real. Wow. That's cool. Drawing parry. Plus 20 deflection for 15 seconds at the start of every combat? Yo, this is really nice. Wow. Those are some excellent enchants. What keeps happening?
I never thought to see a Valera on my payroll. I have not forgotten my debt to you. The Bardato vault is crowded with enough heirlooms that we won't miss this one.
She passes you a handsomely crafted mace, grinning as she hefts it with ease. You have gained Bardato's luxury. 5% chance to sicken target for 10 seconds. And grants nobility. Oh. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Oh, is it sipping time? Thanks, chat. All right, well, we are done with that quest line. Fantastic. The two warring families have been satiated. All right, now it's time to go down and talk to the Valiant Trading Company. See how pissed off that they are going to be. For those that weren't here earlier, we've been doing a lot of work with the Valiant Trading Company. And what essentially has happened is we got to a point where the Valiant Trading Company said, we're working with the Principe. and we need you to go help the
Light of
Principe.
spring, son of the world.
When we went and talked to the
Thou givest
Principe,
me life
they
and
told us that we need you to go help the slavers so that the slavers will give us ships so we can help the Valian Trading Company. At that point, we said, F you, and killed all the slavers. And that's what we're coming back to tell him. Hey, Trash Hunter. What's up, bud? Oh, dude, Jalapeno. I'm really sorry to hear, but I heard the Mac client is having some major issues. I don't know the details as I don't use Mac myself, but I was reading... Oh, speaking of which, there's patch notes up on the Reddit for those that are interested. They have a patch coming out on Tuesday, and they have patch notes up for that. It's actually in beta. But from what I read in the comments on the patch note, like, if you're on a Mac, you're just kind of like, the new patch apparently isn't fixing anything on Macs. So, yeah, really kind of sucks. Very sorry, man. Apparently it works fine on some Macs, but it just doesn't work on some others. But some people are saying it has something to do with Unity, though. I don't know. Syzygus said there was a small patch hotfix already out. If you enable the beta branch, it fixed a dare for me. What do you mean it fixed a dare for you? How is he broken? Is he broken in our game? I know. Oh, by the way, when we install the new patch, I haven't done it yet. I'm waiting for the release on Tuesday. But I've heard that when we install the new patch, we're going to be able to go back to the beach that we started on, and there'll be a character there that lets us recruit the baby from the previous game. So, yeah. Oh, there's an Adair duplication bug. Importing in the wrong state. He imported as being in the night market instead of mayor. Oh, okay. Cool. Good to know. All right, here we go.
You've been a great assistance to us in the city, I hear. A great many glowing reports.
Mm-hmm.
Now then, did you have a reason for coming by?
About those glowing reports.
Ah, yes, that business. What became of it?
The slaves are free.
I see. I'm certain you had your reasons.
They're free to choose their own path as it should be.
I see. Then may they come to happy fates. Certainly the company's fate is no happier for it. What's done is done. Clearly you handled matters as you saw fit. There are worthier tasks ahead of us.
Now that was unexpected. What did we decide that this was? What are we on with Seraphim? Somebody told me yesterday. Where are we supposed to go with Seraphim? Oh, we have to go to Port Mage for her. Absolutely, man. Yeah, we gotta do these for her. Oh, and we're waiting on that one too. So wait, what happens if we... What was the quest? What was the quest to help... I told Front I made a new lead for the nature of the floating payment. Luke and Luke power store. What are we doing with this quest? What are we doing with this quest? We never destroyed the ghost ship. I really wanted to do that. I hope we didn't bug that. Okay. Let's talk to him again.
Watcher, what can I do for you?
Okay, we gotta wait for this. Flan will send a message when her team is ready to try again. Okay. Okay. So we're waiting on that. You know what? We're gonna go talk to Ferrante, because I want to tell him that we didn't do what he wanted, and I want to see what he does. Yeah, I think he did Cryptic Tale, now that you're mentioning it. I think that's actually what he said. What did we do again with Seraphim, by the way? Did I make a note for that? I should have if I didn't. We already did that. No, we haven't done that. We did that. Still don't know what that means. Talk to the other pirate first? Well, I don't want... That's the thing. I purposely don't want to talk to her first, because that will progress with her. I want to talk to Ferrante first and see what that's going to do. Will Twitch ban you if you're playing copyrighted music in the background? No. No, they won't. Damn, I'm getting a little bit concerned
Some of these
about...
fights we've been in, you've bailed me out more than once.
You'd do the same for any of us.
Don't tell, but I try harder for the ones I like better.
Ainea, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Thank you for that, Guomi. Nitex7. Is it hard to keep track of who, what, where in PoE2? No, it's actually pretty easy. You can search the quest log, which makes it super easy and nice. The only issue is sometimes it doesn't update your thing with what you're supposed to do. Like, for instance, the Seraphim quest. And actually, let me pull him back in real quick. This guy, Seraphim. He has a really interesting quest where we're looking for somebody he worked with named... it's this one. But the problem is we talked to Udine, and I can't remember for the life of me what she said about Romero. You have to go to Sayaka for Seraphim's quest? We already did that, though. Oh, but maybe we didn't bring him. Let's try that real quick. Maybe that was the issue. Maybe I needed to bring him. Let's try bringing him. Because I'm really enjoying Seraphim's quest. Yeah, Mort, I was a little bit disappointed there were no ship combat tweaks either. There's a few pretty major issues with the ship combat that needs to be fixed.
Ahoy.
I was a little bit... I'm sure they will fix them, but yeah, the sooner the better, for sure.
Ahoy, Captain. What can I do you for?
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm here.
Questions, traveler?
No.
Questions, traveler?
No. Yeah, ship combat is basically a collection of really, really good ideas, but the implementation is a little...
The Hazanui's favorite.
It's a little...
It's good to see you again.
Okay, Sorciac says, what's wrong with ship combat? There's more than a few issues with ship combat. First of all, there's different ammo types, but little reason to use them. You can destroy the enemy's sails, but you can't sail around them when they can't move, which invalidates a lot of the reasons for doing that. The injury system is a little bit wonky. If you board them, the people you fight at the boarding, it does not equate to the crew you see when you're fighting them on the ship thing. If you wound people during the ship fight, they aren't wounded when you board them. loot isn't different between boarding and not boarding. You can't capture ships. You can't take items off ship. It's randomized. Like, there's all these... There's like a collection of little issues with the ship combat. That some are bugs. Some are things they just need to change. And yeah. Yeah. Also, another thing that I've noticed, when you're facing a ship, if a cannonball hits you, it does a lot more damage. But there's almost no penalty in accuracy. So that's an issue. Hey, Patrick Rothfuss! How are you doing, man? Good to see you. How have you been? Welcome, welcome.
You found me with a rare spare moment.
All right, we already know who this person is.
Did you not read the name on the door before you came in?
Well,
you do know you're in the office of the Fleet Master, I hope.
Blink innocently. Wow, really? How thrilling.
A smart mouth. What a rare treasure.
Apparently a lot of people approve.
I'm a Fleet Master of the Rawatayan Navy stationed at Sayuka, a research colony of the Royal Deadfire Company.
I know, I've done everything with you already. Okay. So it's not in here. By the way, guys, quick note. I see a lot of people freaking out because that's Patrick Rothfuss, and that's good reason. He's kind of a big deal. Keep in mind, Patrick Rothfuss streams.
I see right now. Your insides are on your outsides, and you're covered in flies. It ain't the prettiest of sights, but go ahead, if you're feeling brave.
Ah, I see. Plagued by nightmares then, lass. Skies afire, boiling seas, that sort of shit?
Sure am. Don't try to hide it, neither. Tribulations from the gods are a blessing, not a curse.
Well, I ain't one for knowing gods and prophecies, but I can be sharing with you the ancient pirate's secret for sleeping like a babe, if that be of interest to you.
Of course, I wouldn't mind a reprieve. Just for a night or a few.
I feel like this is gonna get
if
dirty.
If you got something, tell me.
Rum. Barrels of rum. Drink it till you see free of me, and you'll be sleeping through Kraken attacks.
We could have called that. But yeah, like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by the NPCs, Patrick streams, so definitely check out his stream sometime.